track, tennis, golf.
So yeah,
I had life.
computers.
Oh yeah, you ready?
We're live. I just go ahead and do the intro.
We're not live?
We're live.
It doesn't say live. Thank you. Oh crap, we're live.
If you could just go ahead and do the intro, that'd be great. If you're here early, welcome.
I didn't know we were live streaming. I thought
This
we
is
were
the pre-show. The pre-show to the show.
Hey everybody, welcome to SoundUp, SoundOff. My name is Chris. This is my constituent Sean, who loves to blog.
No comment.
We got a show here that we do each week where we have some random topics. We give you guys our opinions and we argue.
And we have glass
Usually our
all
opinions
over the
probably
table.
differ from you, and apparently Sean broke a light bulb in here yesterday, and it is still here.
Light bulb
Just
is not the
in
word. That
many
was like
pieces.
I don't know what other word you would use, but
It was an 8-foot long, it's not incandescent.
It was like the light bulb.
What's that called? Fluorescent light bulb.
Incandescent? Fluorescent?
No, I think it's fluorescent.
I have no idea.
That's probably why it exploded.
All
Can
right.
we switch our nameplates?
Yeah, that'd be
'Cause
good. Look at this.
That doesn't make sense.
Floats.
My name's Chris. This is Sean. There you go.
Are they even? No. There we go. We'll have to edit that part out.
So every Tuesday we do SoundUp, SoundOff here. We have some topics and we find them interesting. You may not, and we apologize. So, topic number 1. Did you know that today is the... we went a little old school on how we put the topics
Pause it
down
if
here.
you want to see it, but
So today is the 30th anniversary, to the day apparently, of the worldwide turn off phones off web.
what country is that?
China.
I had like extra numbers in front of it.
Shandong, China.
So yeah, today's the anniversary of the internet. Look at that.
30th anniversary. So we wouldn't be doing this. This would not all be possible. You would not be seeing this had that 30th anniversary never happened in 1889?
1889, huh?
1989.
Wow.
89 was
We
where
were
I
told there
was
would be
going
no
with
math today.
that. 1989. So, what? In 1989 though, I was 8. I don't know how old you were.
4.
You were 4. I don't really remember, like, I'm trying to remember at 8, do I remember, like that sound?
I think it took longer than that in 39.
I don't remember connecting. I remember my dad had a computer. We were just discussing this right beforehand, and we did have a computer. It was my dad's work computer, so he had to connect to the internet somehow, I think.
Well,
Unless he was just hanging out downstairs, and I didn't really know. Because he worked from the home office.
right. When we got our first computer, we had Encarta. It was like an encyclopedia thing, and you could like. It wasn't on the internet though. I don't think. I don't know how it got the information. I think it was just. On
You had to probably or
floppy.
Yeah, like floppy. You had to like upload the information to the computer.
I remember when my friend Robert, they were neighbors. They were the first ones in the neighborhood that got a CD burner. And I remember we all sat around for like hours waiting for one song to download.
That's awesome.
It was
That reminds me of my Napster days in college. But I was thinking back to
It was
like
Napster.
can you imagine though, like if something changed, so like you got a floppy, you got information with this, and then you uploaded it, and then like the next week, like if it was like a thesaurus or a dictionary, and they came up with a new word, and you're like, crap, I've got to make a whole new one, and you got to re-upload everything. Like anytime information changed, and you had to like consistently keep.
Yeah, I mean, I remember regular Photoshop, for example, was a program that every year they came out with a new version, and it was like $400 or $500,
Yeah.
and you had to it was horrible.
That sucked.
But now it's just updates like every couple of months by itself in the background.
And I remember installing the first Macs in our school in 7th grade. Shout out Mr. Beermore, if you watch this ever. It was a good time. We built, so the boxes used to be like this size of this table in both height, depth, and width. So we made a box fort in a room out of the boxes from the computers that we helped set up and install like all the stuff. But then we took all the boxes into this vacant room that no one was using and we created a whole box fort.
Huh.
Like, I mean, massive, like secret entrances, knife throwing arena, like moving parts, like it had like bridges and stuff.
Really tall
tunnels.
boxes?
There was this table, right, was one box. Yeah, the computers came in that. Like they came in these like massive boxes.
Those.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what we had.
No, well,
we didn't
these
have
were
that
Macs.
I don't know what we had in school though. Because when I was in second
These
grade,
were the colored Macs with like a teal back.
I remember those, but I don't remember. I never had.
Literally, these boxes were.
I used to want one just because of the commercial.
I was in seventh grade. I was smaller, so maybe I'm thinking they were bigger than they were, but I was smaller than I was. But I still bought half size.
Yeah. So
we're not really arguing about this. We just want to say congratulations, World Wide Web. You made it.
Yeah.
You're still here.
Hashtag Carmen Sandiego.
Perfect. All right, moving on. So you have the next topic.
Yeah. So
will you stop showing them the paper?
Now, did you ever watch? Did you ever watch that late night show, Craig Ferguson? He'd always like, we got this email from someone. He would just like do that and then he'd throw it. It was hilarious. That's how he did all of it. Anyway, so I wanted to talk a little bit about a blog post that we just posted like 10 minutes ago that took me 40 days to write.
On SoundUpNow.com.
Yeah, SoundUpNow.com/blog. And it's about Alexa SEO. So with his real estate flash briefings, podcast skill, and with our SoundUp Now a flash briefing, I did some tests just to kind of see about the keywords, because you only get 30 keywords. And I noticed a lot of members are actually putting in, we live in Myrtle Beach, so they'll put in Myrtle Beach marketing, Myrtle Beach social media marketing, Myrtle Beach agency, and they keep doing that. But what Amazon's going to do is if you put Myrtle Beach marketing, it's going to take that and split it into 3 words. And it's going to put Myrtle and Beach multiple times. And
you're just using up the keywords.
Right. So I wanted to find a solution. And so I put Myrtle Beach together, and it didn't work. So it did not recognize it as 2 words. And I did a couple of other things and some other tests. If you go read the blog post, you can check that out. So periods, dashes, and some stuff. And it's kind of cool how that worked out. So you can actually do more now with your keywords instead of putting the name of your city.
How are we feeling? Like right now, I believe that if you are kind of hacking the keyword scene on Amazon with your flash briefing and custom skills, and you start putting like it, I think you can. They're not matching. Tell me if I'm wrong here, because they weren't doing this like last year. They're not really matching the keywords with the content, so you can kind of you kind of use whatever kind of keyword you want.
So in the blog post, I actually say, if you just want to show up, don't ruin this and like hack the algorithm to the point where
they're going to change it.
You're doing swim lessons, but you put in Gary Vee because you know people are going to search for it. Because honestly, it's just going to waste and make people mad and angry and not want to use Alexa. Because if I'm looking up something for marketing and I see someone talking about their swim lessons, I'm not.
But is it still so new that people aren't thinking that way when they're searching the amp? They're like, oh, look, a new skill. Like maybe it has something to do with it. Like,
I think because it's so new that people are seeing things and they type something in and they think it's absolutely 100% related. Because if you type in Gary Vee, which is who I use as an example, because we put him with one of yours, it showed up, and there's some unofficial Gary Vee ones in there and stuff. And so I know from my past experience of working in the telecom industry that people will download apps thinking they're 100% official and they're just like spam.
Right.
And so people just.
I think the space is still small enough that it's not a lot of spam out there right now in the Amazon skill store.
No,
not yet. Not as much.
No.
What? You disagree?
Yeah. Have you actually like?
Yeah, I searched yesterday.
Go type in the name of your city. I guarantee you this. There's a couple of people that have just put the most generic major city skills in there that are just.
I still think there's generic. A lot of effort though. Like I don't know. I think the space is still too new to be super spammy in it. I think that'll get that way, but not yet. Yeah. There's still too much effort to put into like creating the skill. That's why you need companies like SoundUp now.
Yeah, and I like that. There's a lot of people might hate the approval process, but it's a very good thing. Look at the Android App Store versus the Apple App Store, where they actually really test the apps. The apps sometimes are just a bit of quality over there. So. Yeah, so go look at the blog post at soundupnow.com/blog.
Amazon's getting better. They're testing stuff. Yeah. They're listening to your content.
So,
okay. So coming up, we are in the midst of March Madness. By the way, SoundUp Now is running a contest on March Madness. They can't read it. On March Madness, if you follow our LinkedIn page, that's right, LinkedIn, and you go follow the SoundUp Now page, you can be entered in our giveaway contest for the month, which is going to be starting here towards the end of the month. And we're getting into March Madness. And I noticed today, I always like throwing a sports topic because Sean doesn't know anything. Do you watch any of the mid-major tournaments that they get their bids to be into the NCAA tournaments? Do you watch any of those games that have been going on since Saturday?
I did not know.
Okay, so all the mid majors, so not like the SEC and the ACC and like the big name, but like the mid majors, like the Sun Belt or the Sun. There's a lot of Sun ones out there actually, or the Atlantic. Sun. I think there's an Atlantic Sun Conference too. There's like 3 or 4 Sun ones, or the WAC or WCC. Do you watch any of this?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you care?
I do care. I like.
They're championship games. I mean, some of these teams, like there was a team like Gardner Webb had never been to an NCAA tournament ever, and they won their championship game to get in, right? So you have automatic bids through the championship game. And tonight, I noticed that I just wanted to give a shout out, since you don't seem to care, to Northern Kentucky University is playing the championship game tonight in KU, which was a D2 school because it was like 10 minutes from where I lived and grew up, but now it's a D1. And they're playing to get into the big dance again because they've been in there multiple times, and they make some rocket in there too.
That's all. There was a football team a couple years ago.
We're talking about March Madness.
Yeah, that wouldn't. People are staring at us in the other room. That they had not been in the tournament for a while. Who was it? And they were.
Hold on, wait. A football team that hadn't been in the basketball tournament?
No. They had not been in a bowl game in so long. So I don't know. That was something like that.
All right, so back to basketball because it's March Madness. So super excited. You should watch, Sean. I'm just telling you should watch some of the games. They got, again, some championship games going on tonight. And it's just fun because every game, like this is championship to get into the tournament, but at the same time, like it is like their tournaments, like their chance to be a part of the big dance.
Yeah, when I do watch, this is usually when I do start watching.
Okay.
So.
Well, watching KU tonight, 7 o'clock.
Okay.
In KU.
Eastern time.
Go.
All right, next topic is something he believes in and I don't. Apple streaming service that I guess they're announcing on March 25th.
No, I believe we were arguing about the Disney streaming service. Apple streaming service is
going to fail.
Is coming out in March, right? Okay. It's going to fail. What do you mean it's going to fail? You're telling Apple right now. Apple.
You're going to fail.
Tim Apple.
Tim Apple Cook. It's not going to work. Unless they were to block Netflix from the App Store, and if they did that would be a really bad thing.
Yeah, because that's really where I watch, predominantly where I get my Netflix from is going
I don't think
to
they can
Apple
do that,
TV.
though. They shouldn't be.
So here was my idea for Apple streaming service, and then we'll talk about some of these other streaming Goliaths that are coming up. With Apple, I think if they converted the 99-cent movie area to the free movies that you can get through their service, I think they could at least get some subscribers depending on where their price point starts. And what if they throw in some other like stuff? They have more products that they can, like Netflix can't throw anything in besides Netflix. Apple has product discounts, they have other services, other things that they could bundle.
If there's a couple of ways they can do this, and that's exactly one of them. With the music.
They can bundle the music. Yeah.
Because I think YouTube, if you do Google Play Music, you get YouTube Red, which is really cool.
Okay.
If they do that would be really good. Also,
point for me.
They have to, if they get the streaming channels like CBS, ABC, and ESPN and like those channels, which ABC, ESPN, they all sit on the board together, so they might have that going for them. That's another possibility too, because their streaming service, it was starting out anyway, I haven't looked into anything recently, also was including actual live TV. So, But they've got a lot of competition with PlayStation Vue, Spectrum has one now, Sling, there's a whole bunch of those. So like, there's one, I think Sling's like $15 a month for cable TV.
Yeah, commercials are awesome. Yeah, I think you could incorporate some streaming, live streaming TV. I think someone's going to have to do that on a bigger level that also includes some mainstream movies. Does Amazon Prime, do they do live stream? Live TV yet?
I know they're doing like Thursday night football games. I think that's
right. That's the only way you guys are gonna have to go. You're gonna
have doing it now too.
You're gonna have to include some major network live streaming or major cable channel, like an ESPN or like something high level, FX or something.
If they had all the cable channels, do you have Apple Music?
I don't use.
Okay, if they had all the cable channels, most of the movies Netflix had, and music included for $19.99, would you cancel your cable subscription and do that and buy Apple TVs?
If they what were they streaming? All the cable channels, but no network.
Yeah, no, like basically being
like NBC,
Time Warner
ABC,
or Spectrum and Netflix combined.
Right. CBS isn't going to give into that, but I don't really care except for the SEC network.
Well, you can actually get CBS for like $6 a month.
I know, but I'd have to add to it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like they charge. They're already
right. But how much is your cable bill though? If you're paying Apple $20.
Right. No. Internet. Yeah, I would do that. I don't think the cable portion of my cable and internet bill is probably not that much. $30, $40.
Yeah, I actually don't have regular cable. I have internet cable.
Yeah. What do you Sling it?
I did try Sling,
Slinger?
but actually Time Warner gave me a deal. They gave me a discount for $15 a month for like a bunch of channels.
Oh, well, Time Warner is a cable.
Right, but it's on the Apple TV and the Roku. I don't have a box or anything. And I can watch it on my phone. I can pull it up right now and watch TV.
Is it still? Yeah, it's still a cable provider. All right. Well, do your thing. I have these.
I tried them all though.
If Disney, we kind of argued about Disney a little bit. We won't get into all that, but I don't like it. Sean's a little bit more happy that Disney might create it, but you're a Disney person, so.
Well, the other night I wanted to watch Aladdin with my daughter because she'd never seen it. I couldn't find it anywhere, because they have it in their vault. So they have a streaming service for $5 or $6 a month with all their where. There's no Blockbuster.
No. Which was in the Captain Marvel movie, which I thought was awesome. But
Disney pulls it from everywhere, iTunes and everything.
I think you can rent it on iTunes.
Well, no, I don't know.
All right. Well,
yeah, but it's probably like $20 just to rent it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to see it that bad. I'll go in there.
$20. I'm looking right now. All right. The last one is our fans want us. We've gotten a ton of messages, ton of emails from everybody. It's been crazy. Like phone's been dinging off the hook all the time for us to do the triangle dance. But we're gonna need Adam for SoundUp to do the triangle dance.
What is the triangle? No.
You've been getting all the messages, right?
I've ignored everyone that said anything to do with triangles.
It's a triangle dance. Apparently, it's a hot trend right now that you don't need just two people to dance anymore. You do a 3-person dance move called the triangle dance.
So it's just to make
Savannah's pulling it up right now.
Feel something.
We're gonna show right now. Did you find it? Nope. You're texting? Oh, I don't want a link. I want Sean to see what we're talking about. Hold on, I'll do one real quick.
I'm afraid.
So, triangle dance right now. There we go. Boom. So coming soon, Sean.
It looks like a really drunk version of Ring Around the Roses.
And we might have to do it after happy hour in that case. And
that's really what that looks like to me.
I think that me, you, and Adam are going to do the SoundUp triangle dance.
That should be interesting.
Amazing.
Savannah just posted a link in the comments, so.
Probably not to the same thing.
All right. So on that note, triangle dance.
So we're going to do it?
No. Maybe. Only if I get to do the jumpy thing in the middle.
That everybody does. That's the point. It's triangle dance. We all take turns doing the middle.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do it then. As long as we all get to play.
There we go.
I'm down. All right. Well, that's all I have.
He is a slinger. All right. So you were saying
slinger.
Yeah, Sling TV.
Oh,
Haven't you seen that commercials?
I didn't know what you said.
All right.
I got to edit that too.
Moving down. We can't edit live.
Oh, no.
All right, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed SoundUp, SoundOff. We are going to go get ourselves together and come back next week with a better show. Thanks, Sean.
Every week with a better show.